Hello world. This is Maria Banga, right? Mag on relationships, and it's been 3 days when I last did the video on grief and relationships. Only 3 days. Wow. Yeah, that was on the 8th of August, and I didn't look so good, right? I was really like down. No, kind of, and I was lying on my bed. Okay, well, today I'm up and and I'm actually in the city of Limbe. You know, this Limbe that I keep coming to like that. Who knows what a new relationship is brewing in Limbe? Time will tell. Anyway, I was just thinking, right, and on our approach to relationships, intimate partner relationships, and how there is no linear way, and the older I get, older in age and in experiences and all of that, the more I think about it and the more I'm like, just do your thing, whatever works for you, and just get the best out of each relationship. um I'm currently reading this book, Radical Awakening, by Dr. Shefali, whatever, Chambari or something like that. And I really relate to a lot of the things she writes in that book. Um, some from my personal experience, some from her work with numerous clients. And it's all about you awakening to your power and, you know, doing it your way, showing up your way. Um, you, kind of like saying bye to your ego and not being anybody's doormat at the same time, you know. And she talks of plenty relationships, and when somebody says plenty, it means that they don't want to give it a number. And sometimes I used to also say I've had plenty relationships, and I'm like, what's the big deal, right? If you have plenty, maybe we grew up in cultures and communities where the ideal is, or what is expected, especially of a woman or young girl, is, well, grow up and then by 21 or maximum 23 or 25, I don't know, there should already be a sweetheart, and not just any kind of sweetheart, what Nigerians or some people will call a noble son-in-law, a dignified son-in-law, and all of that. One who will not bring you wahala. Okay, but that fairy tale thing like that doesn't work for everybody. It didn't work for me though. So, I mean, even before I got married, it was not working. So, I got married and it didn't work, and then relationship after relationship. But then I decided to stop looking at my relationships like, each one, is it the potential one? Each one, is it going to lead to marriage? Each one, is that husband material? Stuff like that. I did write the book, Are You Husband Material? Well, but I mean, that is for people who are still out there looking. I do have a prayer, but I'm like, if it's God's will, and if in the time being, I'm like, oh, hey, live your life, Mag, and probably if it's not his will, so whatever, I'm like, yeah, have you never wished for something or prayed for something and then it's not coming? Are you going to stop and kneel down and fast and stop seeing people, stop talking to people, stop having, kind of like what you really need just because you are waiting? So I was like, nope, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting myself on any back burner, and I'm not tolerating any crap somewhere because I'm praying that this relationship should be the whatever. I mean, I've been married once and I have 3 kids, so I can't even complain that people who have never been married or don't have kids. So what are they going to do, right? So I'm really like fulfilled. I'm happy with my life as it is, and I don't have any problem, just leaving one relationship today and getting into another one tomorrow or after 1 month or months. I have no formula, it's like I follow my heart, my spirit, and yeah, so I was talking about my last relationship and how that one, I think it just, if I can say clock to clock, it might be like 1 month or something like that, but so what? I'm an intense person, yeah. So when I get into one, if I feel comfortable, and I have to feel comfortable even before getting into it, then I get into it intensely, what the French people call passionnément. But okay, if I'm living, I'm also living intensely, which is passionnément, which means that I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to maybe beef about it, and then I'm going to move on, like emotionally and physically and everything. And then, well, if another person comes by, I'm not holding myself back. I'm nobody's widow, and no, it's life, right? It's life. So I just wanted to put this out there, especially from Limbe, to talk to my sisters in particular, maybe who are single and beating their head around, hitting their heads. Oh, I want a stable relationship, whatever stable means for you. But I've heard some people who are in marriages talk and say, you don't know what you're talking about. This is the most stable place I've been in my life, but that's stuck, kind of. So, frankly speaking, just enjoy your life where you are, and please don't compare yourself to people. Don't throw away a relationship that makes you happy just because it doesn't tick some other boxes, like, or maybe the man is not that kind of rich, or he cannot take you to the Maldives cannot take you to the Caribbean or to Dubai or to wherever. I mean, you can work your money and go to Dubai if you really need to go to Dubai, right? Or he cannot take you maybe to Caribbean and all of those things. It doesn't matter. People are different, and there's one who will not have that money, but who will have all the attention and the affection, and those are equally things we want, we look for. So you appreciate that. And then there's one who will not have those things and have all the money. I don't know. Me, I don't want me all the money from somebody who has no affection, no attention, someone I can't have a good conversation with about all or nothing, stuff like that. So what is it you really want? So this has also been a time for me to really do some further reflections, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, girl, just come on, go on, live, right? So yeah, last time I said next, and of course they say next, but whatever be the case, I'm just living my life. As the Frenchman will say, "Quoi, vive l'instant." Okay, good. So just live and let live, and just keep appreciating. I'm going to do another video, to kind of talk about that relationship and all I learned from that relationship in that very short time, and how this person was wonderful in his own way, right, and stuff like that. But Mag is Mag, and Mag, frankly speaking, as far as relationships are concerned, intimate ones, I'm selfish. I put myself first, and if I'm not having what I want, then I'm not staying. So well, to each their own anyway. So okay, let me get ready and start going back to my own city. It was a great night away, both work and pleasure and everything. Okay, take care.